Okay. So where we are in Rupali in the last session?
Last session we spoke about all the
Software development
yes,
up to environment concept we just completed, na?
yes.
Okay, what about web environment, distributed environment? Also, we are discussed or not?
Excuse me.
Means about web environment and distributed environment, standalone, client server, all these environment we discussed, na?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So right now, today we are going to discuss about levels of testing. Okay,
Okay.
levels of testing.
Testing.
So, what are the levels of testing? And what about them? We are going to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Observe here. Basically, there are two levels of testing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Basically, there are two levels of testing. What are those? So, first one is observe. What are those means? First one is static level testing, and the second one is dynamic level testing. Okay. First one is static level testing. First one is second one is dynamic level testing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the static? What is mean the dynamic level testing? We are going to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
So, observe here. Static level testing means static level testing means without performing any actions on the application. Okay.
Okay.
Performing any actions on the application, just by looking the application testing is done. That is called static level testing. Okay.
Okay.
So, Rupali, just give me a second. Just a second. I'll be back in a second.
Sure.
Sorry. Sorry, Rupali. Sorry
No
for the
problem.
break.
No problem.
So static level testing means what? Without performing any actions on the application, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and just by viewing the application, okay,
Okay.
without any action on the application, just by looking the application and testing is done. That is, we are calling it as the static level testing.
Mm-hmm.
So example, GUI test case means graphical user interface test cases. So what is mean by that? In further classes we are going to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
So without performing any actions on the application. So how we are going to test without performing?
By reading.
For example, yeah. For example, this is the application, calculator application. Okay. So without performing any actions on this application. Okay. So how we are going to test? So first we have to check all the title is there or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, is there any spelling mistakes are there or not? We are going to test, right?
Okay.
And also, is there any functionality problem or alignment problem or tab order mouse pointer like that? We are going to be tested without performing any actions, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So next, dynamic level testing. So what is meant by the dynamic level testing? So static means without performing. Dynamic means by performing some actions on the application. Okay, by
Mm-hmm.
performing some actions on the application and testing is done. That is, we are calling it as a dynamic level testing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Observe, these dynamic level testing will be done in subtesting. Okay,
Okay.
so these dynamic level testing will be done in, so performing some actions means we are entering valid data, we are going to test, right? If
Mm-hmm.
invalid data, so without entering any valid, like, so means we are going to perform some actions, right?
Yes.
So like that we are going to test. Observe, dynamic level testing will be done in subtesting. Dynamic level testing will be done in subtesting. So what are those? Unit level testing. First one is unit level testing. Second one is module level testing. Third one is integration level testing. Fourth one is third one is integration level testing. Fourth one is system testing. And fifth one is user acceptance level testing,
Testing.
right?
Mm-hmm.
User acceptance level testing. So observe here, each and everything we are going to be discussed, like what is unit level testing, what is module level testing, right?
Okay.
So observe here, unity. Observe, unit is a small part in the complete project. Okay, unit is a small part in the complete project. If one perform testing on a small part is called a unit level testing.
Okay. Okay. A small part of it.
Yeah, small part. So I will explain you practically too. What is the everything? Okay, unit. So for example, just take a Yahoo Mail application. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in this, just click on sign up. Sign up module is there, right? So
Yeah.
sign in is one main module, sign up is another main module, right? So I just clicked on sign up. So in this, observe, if you just take a first name text field, only this field only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only this field we are taking. Observe, it acts as a unit. It's a unit in the complete project. It's a small part in the complete project, right or not?
Yes.
Okay, it's a small part in the complete project. If one perform testing on a small part, we are calling it as a
Unit
unit level
testing.
testing, right? So if one perform testing on a small part, we are calling it as a unit level testing, and it is done by the one perform testing on a small part is called unit level testing, and it's done by the developer at coding time only. Developer only doing this type of testing.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So by using white box testing techniques, developer is going to do this type of testing. Observe here, it is a small part in the complete project. If one perform testing on a small part is called unit level testing, and it is done by the developer in coding time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So observe all units grouped together. If you just group all units, okay, all units grouped together, one module is ready, right or not?
Yes.
All your units put together, one module is ready. So that module we are releasing to the testing department, and testers will perform module level test.
Okay.
Okay, testers will going to perform module level test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is this white box? And I see white box and black box.
Right, but they are just taking the all the functionalities working fine or not. That is a development person's rules. White box
Okay.
testing.
Okay.
Are only for, we are not bothered about this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So observe all units to put together one module is ready, right or not? So here first name, last name, email address, all units to put together, create an account, one module is ready, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
module we are sending into the testing department, and tester will perform module level testing. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So observe, module level testing means group of related functionality to perform a major task. Okay. So to create an account, we need to do all these functionality. We have to perform all these functionality. Means we need to enter first name, last name, Yahoo mail ID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Password. Okay. We need number, everything, right? So
Yes.
if you want to perform, we need to all the actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what about
Module.
module level testing. By using black box testing techniques, just observe these black box testing techniques, testers will perform this one. Okay, so what is mean by the black box testing techniques? Furtherly, we are going to discuss software testing life cycle, right? So
Yes.
on that time we will discuss what is mean by the black box level testing, everything. Okay,
Okay.
here it is.
Yes.
Next. So what is black box testing techniques? I will explain you when we are discussing software testing lifecycle. Clear it is?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Next, integration level testing. So what is integration level testing? Observe. Joining one module to another module with the help of some interface. For example, so just assume I'm taking yahoomail.com. Okay. So sign in is one main module, sign up is another main module, right or not?
Yes.
Okay. So to combine these two modules in one place, okay, to join these two modules in one place, developer is preparing some interface. Internal interface means internal program which is written by the developer. Okay, so to
Mm-hmm.
join these two modules in one place, the provide some interface, right?
Yes.
So the something link they are providing, right or not?
Yes.
Okay, so that is we are calling it as a integration level. So and developer only testing that the interface is working fine or not, that is calling it as a integration level testing. Okay, so to join these two modules in one place, developer will prepare some interface means internal program which is written by the developer, and developer only testing that the interface is working fine or not, that is we are calling it as a
Module.
in- integration level testing.
Integration.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And these integration level testings will be done in sub-testings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
these integration level testing, sub-testings. What are the like different approaches? It can be done in different approaches. Okay,
Okay.
so what are those means? Observe. First one is top-down approach. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
second one is bottom-up approach.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is hybrid approach, and the fourth one is big bang approach.
Okay.
Okay, top
Mm-hmm.
down, bottom up, hybrid, and big bang. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so observe how the work will be processed. I will explain you clearly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so top down means what? Observe. So just assume this is the main module, this is a sub module, right? So to join these two modules, developer is preparing some interface, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the main module, this is the interface, and this is a sub module. Okay, to join these two modules in one place, developer is preparing some interface. Interface means internal program which is written by the developer, right?
Yes.
Interface means internal program which is written by the developer, and developer only testing that the interface is working fine or not. That we are calling it as a. So observe in this situation, assume main module is ready. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
interface also ready. We need to check test the interface is working fine or not. But assume sub module is not ready. It's under development team only. It is under development. It is
Okay.
not ready. But we this interface working fine or not. How without sub module we how we can able to test it? This interface working fine or not? How means observe by using stub. Stub is the default program. Okay, stub is the default program which is used to test that the particular interface is working fine or not.
Okay.
That the particular interface is working fine or not. That is, we are calling it as a top-down approach. Okay, we are calling it as a top-down
Top-down
approach.
approach.
So, just see here. Assume this is a main module and this is a sub module, and to join these two modules in one place, developer is preparing some code, internal code, right or not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just assume in this situation sub module is ready, its development is ready, everything is ready, right? So
Mm-hmm.
interface also ready, just we need to test the interface working fine or not. Okay, and
Okay.
observe main module is not yet ready.
Okay.
Okay, main module is not ready, but we need to test that interface working fine or not. How means without main module by using driver also it's a default program. By using this we are going to be test that the interface is working fine or not. That is, we are calling it as a bottom up approach.
Okay.
As a bottom up approach. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so hybrid approach means what? Hybrid approach means combination of top down and bottom up. We are calling it as a hybrid approach.
Okay.
Just combine these two, becomes a hybrid approach. And just as the big bang approach. What is big bang approach? Means observe. In this, everything is ready. Means main module is ready. Interface also ready. And here it is. Sub module also ready. Just we need to test that the particular interface is working fine or not. That is, we are calling it as a
Big Bang approach.
big bang. Everything is ready. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Main module, sub module, and usually just we need to test the interface working fine or not. That is why we are calling it as a big bang approach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
After the integration level testing is done, next system project is developed. Once the project is complete, project is ready, we are installing in a system and testing is done. That is, we are calling it as a system testing. So how we are going to be test means clear information I am going to give in a software testing life cycle. Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a second. Sorry for that.
Sure.
Hello,
Yes.
sorry, right? System testing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So once the complete project is ready, we are installing in a system and testing is done, right? That is we are calling it as a system testing, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And observe here user acceptance level testing. So user acceptance level testing means what?
That one's
Observe. Yeah. Once the project is tested, so project is ready and we are already tested. So it is quality, right? So
yes.
after project tested and it is quality, next what we need to do? We need to that project we need to release to client, right or not?
Yes.
Okay. So here just observe before going to release to client. Okay, that project before going to release to client, in our company in present of client we are testing the project.
Okay.
Okay, in our company in present of client we are testing the project, and also in client location in present of client we are testing the project.
Okay.
Okay, in client location in present of client we are testing the project. So that is we are calling it as a user acceptance test. So you may ask why we are doing like this. Means observe, sometimes what happens one software user, right? If I
Mm-hmm.
install in my system it is working fine without any issues, right? If
Right.
I install in your system it says like some problems are, we don't know exactly what is the problem, but it's happened, right?
Yes.
That's why we are doing. Okay,
Okay.
just a second please. Hello,
Yeah.
sorry, calls are coming from it. Like this work will be processed. Clear it is, Rupali? Are you having any
Mm.
doubts?
No, no, no. Okay.
Everything clear, right?
Yeah.
So that's what about. And
User.
right now we are going to discuss about software development models. Okay,
Okay.
so software development models. So by using these models, how the work will be processed, everything we are going to be discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how the work will be processed, everything we are going to be discussed right now. Okay,
Okay.
so just observe here how the work will be processed, everything. Basically, software development models means how the project is developed. Okay, the way is described here. Okay, how the project is developed, the way is described here clearly. Okay,
Okay.
so there are different models are there. What are those means? Observe waterfalling model. Okay, second one is prototype model, and the third one is evaluatory model, and fourth one is fish model, and fifth one is V model, and sixth one is agile model. Okay, like that work will be processed. Okay,
Okay.
so next what individually how the work will be processed by using a diagrammatic representation I will explain. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me open the. So first one is waterfall model. So waterfalling model means observe when the requirement are when the requirements are clear.
Okay.
When the requirements are clear. Okay, so in middle we can't change the requirement. Then we can choose with the waterfall model. Okay, in waterfall model, how the work will be processed is so our requirements are clear. In middle we can't change the requirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we are choosing with waterfalling model. So we have to intimate to client. So your requirement is very good, but as per the initial requirement, only total project development is going on. In middle, we can't change any requirement, so that we have to intimate to the client. Okay.
Okay.
So after that, so what observe initial. Initially we gather the requirement, right? With that FRS will be going on. With that FRS analysis is going on, right? System designing we are doing with that FRS, SRS is the output, and with the designing we are doing, right?
Yes.
So high level, low level designs we are doing. 3D is the output. With that, with all these coding we are doing, like we are developing and source code and build is the output. After that testing, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The project is running for the testing department and testers will perform different types of testing, and at last quality project is the output, right or not?
Yes.
Okay, so that project we are going to deliver to the client, right?
Yes.
That project we are delivering to the client. So means deploying the project and delivering to the client. Here only client will involve. In middle client will not going to be involved.
Okay.
In middle client will not going to be involved. That is we are calling it as a waterfall model. Okay.
Okay.
That's we are calling it as a waterfalling model. Clear it is?
Mm-hmm.
So prototype model. Prototype model means what? Observe when the client requirements are not clear. Okay? When the client requirements are not clear, then we are go ahead with the prototype model. So in a prototype model, how the work will be processed means observe here. In a prototype model, how the work will be processed means initially client gives unclear requirement. Okay?
Okay.
Initially client gives unclear. With that unclear requirements, observe software design we are doing, right? So
Yes.
developer will preparing prototype, right? So with
Mm-hmm.
the client verification means customer verification we are doing,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So client verification means customer verification we are doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this situation, client will accept. So prototype means it's just a picture presentation, like the flow of the project will be described. Okay,
Oh.
so we are sending the prototype to the customer or client. If client accepts, is well and good. Like coding, the further steps of execution is going on, like coding, testing, and delivery maintenance,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So client is not accepting means if in case, right? Client is not going to be accept means so feedback with your requirements, right? Software design we are doing and developer will prepare in prototype, like that work will be going on.
Okay. Until he accepts it.
What?
Until he accepts it.
Yeah. Until, yes, exactly. Until client satisfies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Prototype model.
So, okay. So that is what about prototype model. Next, evaluatory model. So evaluatory model means observe. Actually, this model is nowadays companies are not followed. Why? Because observe. Initially, client gives clear requirements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Initially gives clear requirement. With that, analysis is doing on, right? So designing we are doing, right? And we are developing and testing the project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after developing the project is finished, next we are sending for user and client validations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if user accept after finishing total work, observe here what happened. After finishing total work, at last we are sending for the client verification. So here, if user accept, then good. Like further set of work is going on. Like project is that project baseline. That project we are going to release to client. That's okay. If user accept, that okay. But observe here, if in case user is not accept, feedback with your requirement, right? Observe. So from the requirements onwards, total work, analysis phase, designing phase, development and testing, total work we have to do again and again,
No, okay.
right? So how long? If one project we need to do again means how long it will take?
Very long time.
Yeah, time consuming, cost effective, my God, right?
Yes.
So that, okay, so that we are not using this model anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. The next fish model we are going to discuss. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, I'm searching. Here it is, fish model. Okay. So fish model means observe here. Observe. This is used for the risk-based projects. Okay. So risk-based project means observe. If one project is developed with the fish model means it's more securable. And also mainly risk-based projects we are following this model. So anyway, how the work will be processed, observe. So mainly this project is used for the military applications, government applications, like
Mm-hmm.
that. Why? Because we need to provide more security for that applications, right or not?
Yes.
So that we are using this model. So observe how the work will be processed is observe. Initially what we are doing gather the requirements, right?
Uh-huh.
FRS we are going to FRS document, right? So observe that FRS is reviewed by the quality assurance. So I just explained, right, domain experts
Right.
in the last, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that analysis phase is going on, SRS is the output, right? That
Yes.
SRS is
Yes.
reviewed by the quality
Quality
assurance.
assurance.
And after that designing phase is going on, right? High level and low level designs are the output, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is reviewed by the TDD is the
TDD.
output, that TDD is the reviewed with the quality, same, right? So QA people are involved each and every phase.
Mm-hmm.
After that coding, okay, source code. By using white box testing, they are testing. So on that I also QA people are involved. And after our phase, actually testing phase, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we are testing. Under that also QA people are involved. After that delivery and maintenance. That project we are going to deliver to the client. And if client want any changes, yes, we can do those changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is we are calling it as a
Fish model.
fish model. Clear it is? What is about
Yes.
what about the fish model?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is what about fish model. And coming to the V model. Okay. So observe V means verification and validation. Okay. So verification and validation is doing simultaneous. So verification and validation doing simultaneous means just observe how the work will be processed. I will explain it clearly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So verification and validation doing simultaneously means observe here. Initial and analysis phase is going on, right? FRS and SRS output. So observe here with that project plan preparation and test plan requirements plan preparation is going on. Okay. After that designing and coding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that designing and coding, right? So TDD in source code is the output, and with that flow charts and build is going to be output. And after that testing, that project testing is going on, right? By using software testing we are going to test the project, right? By using STLC, how we are
Yeah.
going to do it project I will
Mm-hmm.
explain in a second, right? So after that port testing, before that project after testing is completed we need to deliver to the client, right?
Yeah.
So before deliver to the client, Port testing is going on. Testing means, observe here, port testing means networking people will do this type of testing. What they are doing is they are testing the system specification of client. Why? Because is the system specification is enough to install the project in our client location or not.
Okay.
So for example, just example, if you want to install Qtip in your system, okay, it must and should your system have minimum 4 GB RAM and Windows XP should be the operating system. Windows should be the operating system. Okay,
Okay.
so like every software having some system specification, right?
Mm-hmm.
So also networking people what they are doing. So is the client system specification is enough to install the project in our location, in the client location or not? They are going to be check. How means? So in my computer, like my PC, right? This PC, go to properties. Okay. So here it
Mm-hmm.
is. Operating system should be Windows 8.1, and processor is Intel Core i3, and installed memory is RAM 4 GB RAM, right? So
Mm-hmm.
like that going to be test here.
Now, wouldn't this be necessary for all the other projects also, or the other ways of doing the testing?
Which one you're asking me about
Whether
port
it's
testing?
a fish model or it doesn't matter which model, wouldn't this be required?
Yeah, of course they are testing also, but they are not mentioned. That's it. But
Okay.
here it's mandatory to test, right?
Okay.
Okay. So it's specially maybe in this model they are specially innovated this one.
Okay.
But anyway, compulsory we are going to be tested like this, right? It's normal one.
Hmm.
So after port testing is done, that project we are going to be delivered to the client, right or not?
Yes.
After everything is done, that project we are going to be delivered to the client, and delivery and maintenance phase is going on. So this is what about V model. Okay. So verification and validation doing simultaneously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Next, agile model. So today's market, agile model is the most happening model. Why today's in your US market? So most of the companies are following this model only. So anyway, this is all about development teamwork only, but for your understanding purpose, in when you are going to the company level. So if you see that you can able to understand easily. Why? Because you are a fresher, right? You are
Mm-hmm.
not nowhere having any information about QA. I mean software. That's what
Mm-hmm.
testing. So observe. So initially, right? Initially, what we are doing? Observe. Define initial requirements. Okay. So what we are doing? So initially, they are defining some requirements, right? So with that initial requirements, high level design we are doing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With that initial requirements, high level design we are doing, and high level planning we are doing, right?
Yes.
So after that, observe here. Began iteration teamwork. Okay, so began iteration teamwork. So teamwork means they are conducting some meetings.
Okay.
Okay, so they're conducting some meetings. Observe, on that meetings client is going to be involved.
Okay.
Okay, on that
Mm-hmm.
meetings client is going to be involved. If client want any suggestion, if your client wants to give any suggestions or client wants to have any doubts, they can approach us easily, right? If
Mm-hmm.
client wants to give any suggestions, they can able to give us easily in this one.
Okay.
Okay, so after that, so developers will develop the project, right?
Mm-hmm.
So developers will develop the build or project, and by using unit level testing, they are going to be test that particular project, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
okay. So observe, on that situation also client will involve.
Okay.
Observe, client is there everywhere. Client is belongs to, so client is present in each and everywhere and total throughout the object. Means simply he is observing each and everything what's going on in the company level.
Okay.
Okay. So after that, build and unit testing is going on. Means the developer develop the project, and testers, sorry, by using what? Unit level testing they are going to be tested it.
Testing. Yeah.
So after that, system testing is going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So system testing. So on that situation, system testing is as a testers, okay, we are involved into the system level testing. Means how we are going to test the project will be mentioned here clearly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this situation, client client is involved. Client is observing each and everything what's going on in the company level.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
is going to be observed each and everything what's going on in the company level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so simply client sit beside us and observe each and everything what's going on.
Okay.
So for example, in this situation here, so development is doing right. So client what he is asked, client is asking some changes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if client want any changes, then and there immediately it is reflected.
Okay.
But because he is under development team only, right? So if developers well know, right? If we ask to developer, he is easily give the change, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that okay, if any change they are having, so they are done by using bold and unit level testing. So if any change he want means, then and there immediately it is reflected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
what about this one. And after system level testing, right, I already explained, while we are doing testing on that time also he is involved, right, he is observing each and everything what's going on in the company level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After that, client evaluation means verification. So if client want any changes, so client verification is going on, right? So if changes requested if needed means, yes, we can do those changes like how began iteration teamwork, same thing. Okay,
Okay.
after that build and unit test with the new requirements. Okay, so developer will develop the product and unit level testing they are tested.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, system level testing they are
Mm-hmm.
going to be tested on. And client evaluation and verification is going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so client verification, if client wants to give any if client is verified here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if client wants any changes, yes, we can do those changes, same loop is going on. If client doesn't want any changes means, observe, final system testing is going on, that project we are going to release to client.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, final system testing is going on, that project we are going to release to client. Okay,
Fine.
so that is what about levels or models, right?
Yeah.
So with that theory part, most of the theory part is completed. So now we are going to enter our actual phase, that is software testing life cycle.
Okay.
In short, we are calling it as a
That's,
STL. So in STLC, how the work will be processed, everything I will explain it clearly. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Okay then. So this parts tomorrow we are going to be discuss. Okay.
Sure, not a problem. Same time?
So right now I'm sending the class notes to you. Okay.
Okay.
So just go through the class notes and let me know if you
Okay.
have any doubts. Okay.
Sure, not a problem.
Oh, shit, 1 second. Okay then. Thank you so much. Bye bye, Rupali.
Thank you. Bye.
And Rupali, one more thing. You are from Eastern Standard Time Zone only, right?
I'm sorry?
You are from EST only, right?
Yes, yes.
So are you comfortable at evening timings, like evening EST timings, E 8:30 like that?
When?
No, just I'm asking. After that, I'll confirm you. I'm asking.
Um,
Daily.
sure, I can.
Daily?
Sure, I can do that. Mornings are actually better.
No,
So
I'm not asking mornings. What you're saying?
I know in the evenings after 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Evening 8:30. I'm asking just you are comfortable or
Yes,
not.
yes, yes.
Okay.
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 Depending on the
I'll let you.
day.
No, no, no. I'll let you know tomorrow. Same time you just join. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you want to do it for the rest of the time? Not tomorrow, but beginning day after, or is it just for a day or two?
I'll check it out and I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
So you are comfortable, right? So depending upon that one, I'll. That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway, evening 8:30 you are comfortable, right?
yeah, it should be fine. Then I can reschedule it because right now, daytime, this is much more better for me. So then I don't have to worry for the rest of the day. I don't have to rush to anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything. Maybe I'll discuss and I'll let you know. Okay.
Sure, not a problem.
Thank you so much for
You're
time.
welcome. Take care. Bye.